So welcome folks to another episode in my journey series. We are in beta still, and I was working a bit on this area here, this parkour area. I might have, or parkour area, however you want to pronounce it. But sorry, I just thought I'd pronounced it really weirdly there. But I hinted that I might be working here last episode, and I've been working on this. It's a bit of a bridge, but the idea is, well, it's made up of doors, but the idea is that the doors will open and close simultaneously, and it'll make it difficult for the player to, get a way across. Now, I think there is a loophole in the sense that you could walk across and then stop halfway, just like kind of shift here, the door will open and close to that, and it won't matter. Is there a way I can avoid that? Not really, but I reckon the timing will make it too easy, so I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. Let's pick up one of these, a ladder, because I think I'm going to need it. Yeah, we can just leave it there. Cool. Right, so as you can see here, we've got the doors, row of doors. Take out the redstone torch, and as you can see, they open and close one after another. Boom, 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 boom. Simple, just like that. So what we need to do is work on turning this into a system that will run off of a clock. Now, I think we will run a separate clock from the other things, because we've got two clocks, one to run the doors at the start and one to run this. I think we'll run this off of a different clock. I'm not sure how we're going to do it, if I'm honest with you. But first things first, I want to go get some torches and some stone. So I was thinking we might need to use an RS door latch to get this working, but I don't think we will. I think with repeaters we'll be able to create a system that will save the state of the doors, that will make it possible to run across the bridge. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do that. And again, repeaters do work very differently from how they do in, the modern updates. For example, they don't send power into blocks, which is obviously a big deal. But let's try it again. Maybe they send it to other repeaters. I doubt it, but you never know. Oh, okay, it works. Okay, that's created a bit of a transistor. I always forget the word. One of those things that saves the current. A transistor. It's not a transistor. I don't remember, and I'm not going to try and remember. Right, what we're going to do is let's actually get a button. We'll place the button here. Actually, let's press the button here. Okay, so that's an interesting way of doing things. And it's failed. What went wrong there? That might work actually. I basically got the clock running. I don't know what this clock would be. A 12 clock? I don't know. But it's very loud. Let's see if I can do it. Let's go, 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 go. Oh, yeah, see, it's got a massive loophole. It'd probably be easy to do it if I could sprint. But as you can see, I can just stand here all day long. Okay, apart from that moment there, but I can stand there all day long and just not fall down. Is there a way we can improve it, maybe? I'm not sure. Now let's try it again, okay? I just walked across all of them. That is broken. Yeah, it's an interesting one. It seemed a good idea at the time. We could leave it in just for the heck of it, but I'm not convinced. Okay, that's stopped again. I'm not convinced it's going to really necessarily be challenging. Yeah, so look at that. By walking into the wall, I basically traversed this without the need to, without the need of the doors being completely shut. It's very, very peculiar. There's also a slight issue in that we won't be able to turn this sort of a clock off, if you think about it, because... Okay, that's it running. Say we want to turn it off, we do that. It's turned off, turn it on again. Oh wait, we can't. I wonder if using redstone dust would help. I mean, this is giving us an opportunity to... Oh no. What happens if we just do that, right? Yeah, it doesn't do what I expected. So it gives us an opportunity to kind of just mess about with repeaters. But as I said, they do act very differently. There we go. So the clock is working. Turn it off. Clock's not working. Turn it on. No. Still doesn't work. Oh, hello. What's this? Smallest cave ever. Well, it's lit up now. Okay, so we've got the clock working. That is good. Let's get rid of the lever, because it's being annoying sitting there. Right. What happens if we do that? It's a wee bit... it's a bit faster. Oh yeah. I wondered why the sound was down. Yeah, it's a lot faster. Right, ready? I mean, it doesn't matter. It just does not matter, does it? Is there anything else I could do? You can't place doors on top of doors, unfortunately. Okay, I've come up with a slight solution in that you could try and come up with a system where you've got to, like, yeah, walk facing this wall. So, like that. But then obviously you've got to be careful that you don't, yeah, walk off. But that would require these doors to be open for a bit longer. Okay, so currently we've got the workings of an RS door latch that will control the doors. I'm kind of working on this kind of half-heartedly because I know it's flawed. But what I'm hoping to do is, well, first of all, let's see if we can run across it with all the doors in that state. Can we run across it like this? Yeah, we can, okay. With a few inconsistencies, but, you know, we should more or less be able to do it. Problem is, if we fall, there's no real way up, is there? Except by digging through the wall, which doesn't make it that professional. Most of all, you can, or most of the time, you can do it. But what we're hoping to do now is clock goes on, doors shut, but then that'll hopefully trigger something that then comes and, yeah, opens them again. Although that might lead to inconsistencies. I'm not convinced this is possible. I think we need a bigger clock. We need to match the speed of this clock with the speed of another clock. But basically what we would do is turn that off. And then maybe set up the clock right here. This might actually have worked. So let's say we're doing it the original way, right? Doors are closed, we'll have time to walk across. They open, and then they close. I'm not sure if it's random or not. But yeah, we made it across quite comfortably there. And obviously we can make it back, even though we're walking against the flow. Interesting. So how does this work? I really don't know. I can't really teach you about it because this stuff I just copied from someone else. This stuff I just kind of figured out on my own. Can't really tell you how it works. And I'm not sure how we could alter it. I'm wondering if it's all based on this. So let's say we shorten the delay a bit. Like that, right? Will it open and close a lot more frequently? Yeah, so it's all based on this delay here. This delay is all that matters. Is that better? Is that better delay? Let's try it. Okay, that's better. We can get across still. Maybe not that way. Let's shorten the delay a wee bit more. Get rid of that. Still got 4 tick delays on these repeaters here. Right, we're going to try and do it without cheating, okay? We're going to try and do it without walking to the wall, so... Oh, that was a bit slow there. But I made it. So what happens if I'm walking like this? Okay, it's still. I don't even think I need to walk against the wall. Yeah, I don't even need to walk against the wall anymore. It's that broken. But I can basically do it in a oneer. Right, I think what we're going to have to do is create a way to get back up, an easy way to get back up without going into the wiring. I think the way I'll do that is by utilising this. Okay, so I think what we're looking at now is a completed article. This is obviously to aid the player if they fall, and there's probably a rule, or there should be a rule, that says a player shouldn't be allowed to, try and hop up. There is a way. You do, that. So you basically crouch and wander into the door as it shuts, like that, yeah? So we're going to have to, eliminate that from proceedings, prevent that loophole from being exploited. We'll leave a few torches in here, I guess. Okay, I guess the challenge is get across as best as you can. Obviously there's a high chance of success based on the glitches. I mean, are they glitches? Is it feature? It's probably a bit of both, really. It's probably unintentional behaviour, but because the door kind of takes up a full block, well, not a full block, but because it counts as a full block, even though it only takes up part of a block, these things are bound to happen. Point is, I'm happy with what we've got, so I'm willing to settle on that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to create another tunnel, and this is going to be a section with some more dispensers, I reckon. The good thing is I've got TNT on me, so we can clear the room out a lot easier. We're going to have it going like this way. We're going to try and make it go around to link up with the start again. As you can see, there's some mobs over there. They could... No, they're in a cave, because we're at Y59. I was going to say they could be outside, but nah, they're definitely in a cave. What we're going to do is... So we have avoided 620. So what we're going to do is just, drill a tunnel down here. And we're going to use the TNT to knock out one or two of the blocks. I think if we do that, that should work. And we've got to get away as fast as possible. Yeah, it takes out quite a bit of the area, which is very, very useful. So, I've actually taken out part of this clock. As you can see, I took out the initial section. The reason for that is because it was kind of intruding on this next hallway that I've dug. But it's okay because the Ars Nor latch kind of acts as a bit of a clock anyway. Or it did. Yeah, well, as you can see here, the Ars Nor latch is functioning as basically a clock, which is cool, I guess. And that's really given us a platform to really get this working, as you can see. And I made it there. So I guess the way to make it fair is you got to like stand on this side, and as you can see here, if I don't start running immediately, I won't make it. So you got to time your run a lot better than that, and yeah, it works. Put it that way, it works. As you can see though, I have managed to TNT to mine. I think I'm not sure if it would have been quicker if I just did it with a pickaxe. I'm guessing not, but it did still seem to take a wee bit of time to get this all out. But as you can see here, I've got a hallway. This is the return, the home straight, as it were. It's in the same sort of style as the first part. We won't get all this done today, but at some point I'm hoping to get this parkour area finished. And the reason it comes back to the end is because obviously the lever's there, and yeah, that's how we stop it, obviously. So that's the idea. You can start here, run round, and obviously finish up by flicking the lever and stopping everything. One thing I want to do right before I finish is, if we can just hop over here, I want to create another couple of dispensers. And as you can see in this section here, we've got a dispenser shooting arrows between these two blocks, but we're going to have a section where there's dispensers shooting arrows onto a block. And so we're going to use this to... or these to make it difficult for the player to hop from one to the other. So the first one, you can't do a 3-block jump. So the first one's going to end up being, you know what? Maybe we could put a bit of a spanner in the works and put it down a block. So put it down there and have a dispenser shooting from over here. Yeah, that might be quite cool. And then go from here up to maybe here. So this could be the next one, and then we'll have another dispenser here. And then this then leads on to a jump that takes the player to the far shore, or the far platform. Yeah, I think that might look pretty cool. And so obviously, you've got to be a bit quicker. We're going to have to maybe make the clock a wee bit slower than the other one. Technically, it could be easy. If you start here, you don't have to really change direction that much. I think it's manageable. It'd be harder going the other way. In fact, is it even possible going the other way? No, I don't think it is, actually. But going this way, it's definitely possible, although I think I would have missed it there. Anyway, enough fooling about. That is our plan. And you know what? Maybe we should just work on the wiring to begin with. So we've got this section down here we could use as a... well, as an area for the clock. So I think what we'll do is let's pick up some of that, some stone. And we'll get some more redstone. Let's just double check, make sure this is still working. Yeah, it's brilliant. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a clock here. How different does it have to be from the other clock? This was our other clock. This was our... actually, no, that's the XOR gate. This is the clock that's used for the dispenser here. I think we could get away with doing one the same. So how many torches is that? One. Do we need? We don't even need that anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 torch clock. That should be fine, actually. So if we do that, put one there. Try and keep it away from the RS door latch, or whatever that thing is. I don't know what it's called. It's not an RS door latch anymore, I don't think. Unless I've just done something that is something, but I don't know what that something is, if that makes sense. Right, there we go. Oh, actually we can't put that there. We need that there. Hey, there we go. We got it working, and so what that's going to allow us to do is hopefully link this clock up with the dispensers. So one of them is up here, I think. Okay, so yeah, we'll just bring the dispenser. Wait, will this work? Can we just do that? Oh yeah. Okay, that works. So that's one working. It's going to get annoying pretty quickly. And then we just need to transfer the signal from here down under the... well, this is going to be the floor here. And then, yeah, we just need to transfer the signal underneath this to the other side. Okay, so I've got this piece of redstone, or this line of redstone now connected to the other side. It's fairly basic stuff. Part of the challenge with this build is really just connecting all the pieces up. I mean, it's basic redstone. It's redstone that anyone can do. It's just... well, the uniqueness of it, the uniqueness of the build, I guess, is what makes it difficult, is because there's no, proven way of doing this, so I'm almost doing it from scratch, and I don't know why I dug it away an extra section here. The player cannot jump 2 blocks, that everyone knows that. If you've been watching this series for long enough, you'll know that the player without sprinting cannot jump more than 2 blocks, and yeah, they certainly can't jump that. And what we need is the ladder. I will put it over here, because why not? In fact, you know what, let's put it down a block. Cool. So, that should be that. There we go, completed. Now all we need to do is try this out with, arrows and stuff. And we'll make a temporary shut-off system here. Not there, there. As you can see, got some arrows in our inventories. Oh dear, one torch row is higher than the other. Not sure what I think about that. Maybe we should put them lower because we don't want any mobs spawning down there. We should do something like that. Because we don't need to light up the ceiling. No reason whatsoever. Let's just do that, yeah? Cool. Right, so we're going to fill the dispensers with arrows. And we'll put half a stack in there so it's evened out. And we're going to give this a test. It may be that we have to add a bit more of a delay, because what I'm worried is that we're not going to be able to jump from one to the other in time, although we'll just have to wait and see. Right, here we go. So temporary lever here. Can we do it? We've got to time it very carefully. Oh, I almost did it first time. Let's try it again. Oh, I got hit. Not once but twice. I jumped off there because I was scared I would die, and I really don't want to die. It's not actually going to knock me off, it seems. Maybe that's part of the perk, I don't know. Okay, I did it. Let's turn it off quickly. So it doesn't seem like it knocks you off. Can you pick up the arrows? No, you can't. Okay. Which is interesting. I didn't expect it to. I thought it would have had more of an effect. How many arrows do we have left? We've still got quite a few. Let's turn it on again. And I'm going to jump on and see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't knock you back at all. But I'm guessing that we should do this without armor. But there needs to be a penalty for getting hit. And if you don't have armor, it does 2 hearts? I got hit twice there. So that should be good enough. There are flaws with this parkour area. I guess part of the reason behind that is because maybe there's various mechanics that aren't quite up to scratch. Like, for example, I'm sure you get knocked back by arrows fired from a dispenser in the modern versions. I could be wrong, but I think you do get knocked back. Another thing is obviously we're working with primitive redstone times. I mean, I guess the biggest thing is that, look at this, they don't link up round the corner. So yeah, the point is there's things about this version to do with redstone that I'm not used to, and so things might not be fully polished, things might not work in the way that I envisage, but you know, I guess that's the beauty of it, of making a build like this. It's unique in that way. Let's get rid of that and just chuck it in there. I think I'll end the episode there. I've done a lot of work off camera. We've managed to get a lot dug out. We've got this section sorted. We've got 2 dispenser areas here, or 2 dispensers, to try and put the player off. And yeah, this is only temporary, by the way. We will come back to this in a future episode and hopefully get it finished, and then we'll hopefully try it out at some point. I've got plans for hopefully an episode where we can just do the maze and this. So that should be coming out at some point in the near future, but we've obviously got to finish this. I'm happy with progress so far. But anyway, I've rambled enough. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I see you.